here TikTok, and thank you to you guys over here on YouTube. As you can see, I have a new necklace here that says, "You're not a baby or a cow. Drink soy milk now." So, what are you guys drinking? Let me know in the comment section. Have you started to drink soy milk yet? Do you prefer to drink oat milk? Hopefully, you're not going under a cow and sucking, because that milk is not for you. Cow's milk is for baby cows, just like cat milk is for baby cats. Dog milk is for baby dogs. Hey guys, thanks for coming in. I see you all there. Hello, thanks for tapping on the screen, guys. Make sure you share the live stream with anybody who is kind. Don't bother to send it to people who you already know are mean. You know, they're not our target audience here. We're talking to people who are kind, who want to change the world, who have, some sort of ethics. Share the live stream with those people. Think to yourself, who are the nice people in my life? Who are the smart people in my life? Who are the ones who want to save the planet and save animals and also stay healthy? That's who you should be sharing this with. Don't bother to don't bother to share it over here on TikTok with any cowboy type people, because they're just a lost cause. Honestly, I haven't managed to find any yet who are actually kind and who have changed their evil ways. I don't want the rodeo hats on my head, okay? You guys over here on YouTube, welcome to my live stream. Hey everyone, thanks for coming in. Let me just read a couple of your comments here before they go too fast. Let's see, we have somebody named Callan who's here. Shout out, hello. Thanks for coming in today. What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian? Oh, that's an excellent question. I actually have a card here on my desk somewhere. Oh, look at this. Here it is. Look at that. I have the card exactly ready to go. Hey, thank you guys over here on TikTok. Thank you for coming in. Here, you just have a read at that for a second, okay? So you know the difference. Over on YouTube, you asked me that question. And over here on TikTok, I'm just going to have a look at what you're saying here. Thank you for subscribing to my channel. Okay, somebody has a birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy Vegan Declaration Day to all the new vegans here who are out. Now listen, I hope you're finished. If you're not finished with the card, just take a screenshot, okay, guys? Over here on YouTube, take a screenshot, and that way you'll know the difference between vegan and vegetarian. And over here on TikTok, this is what I was showing them, okay? So you guys over here on TikTok, you're going to come in and you're going to read a card. You're going to be a teaching assistant, all right? That's how it works. You have to know at least a vegan fact first before you come in. Hey, thank you, Bob, for the decoration on the screen. Guys, tap on the screen because Bob is here and Bob is nice. B-O-B, check mark for thee. Remember, guys, when you come in, you have to be over 18, okay? It's really important because that's just the TikTok rule, all right? Now, what we're going to do, actually, is going to listen to a song so you will know what some vegan facts are, okay? Listen to this song. And then when you come in, you're going to tell me some vegan fact. Don't say, I don't know anything. Okay, let's pay attention right now. Here we go. Fact.
Fact. Veganism isn't about the environment. Fact.
Let me go back.
Isn't about your health.
Let me go back a little bit. We missed the first opening line there. All right, let's go back. Hey. There we go. Okay. Fact.
Fact. Veganism isn't about food. Fact. Veganism isn't about the environment. Fact. Veganism isn't about your health. Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way.
Okay. Memorize it.
Again.
Okay, listen.
Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way. Okay.
Let's sing it.
Let's sing it.
Yes.
Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way. Go to That Vegan Teacher on YouTube and search for the truth about the animals you eat.
Make sure you watch this.
It's only 8 minutes long.
It's only 8 minutes. You can leave and come back.
Meat.
Don't buy meat.
We don't buy dairy.
No dairy.
We don't buy eggs.
Uh-uh.
We don't buy leather.
No leather.
We don't buy fur. We don't buy wool or silk.
Okay, and just pause it for a sec to make sure you guys are actually listening, okay? So when you come in to teach vegan facts, you're going to be able to say all of these things that you just heard. Hey, thank you so much over here on TikTok for, no, guys, I was just saying thank you, and now you put a rodeo hat on my head. I don't want that, okay? No rodeo hats, okay? Cowboys, don't do that. You sit at the back of the class and you just sit there and listen, okay? If you want to decorate the live stream, you want to interact with me here on TikTok, you can put the fruit on my desk. The fruit comes dancing in, okay? You can also put some like confetti, or the other day somebody put a whale that came in. That was really amazing. Somebody else put a giraffe, okay? Anything kind, but no rodeo hats, no cruelty, okay? And you guys over here on my YouTube channel, thanks for coming in, guys. Thank you also for sharing. Hey, Parker's here. Charlotte, thanks for coming in. Thank you guys for being here. Remember, if you want to communicate with me over here on YouTube, you need to put a super chat in. So that way I will be able to catch it out of the corner of my eye, because really I'm paying attention over here on TikTok, and but I'll see it, okay, if it comes up. If you put a blue one in, sometimes it goes fast and I might miss it, but if it's a different color like yellow, it seems to stay longer. Guys, no rodeo hats. We don't support the rodeo, okay? All right, no, because you guys are mean. All right, we don't support horse abuse, animal abuse at all. All right, don't exploit animals. We don't enslave them. Listen to the song, and then I'll get one of you guys to come in, okay? Guys, make sure you tap on the screen if you want to come in. Hey, who is this? Thank you for the little roses on the screen, guys. I can't read your name, though. It seemed like it had a whole bunch of L's and I's, and I got them all mixed up. All right, let's keep listening.
We don't buy eggs.
Okay, no eggs.
We don't buy leather.
No leather.
We don't buy fur. We don't buy wool or silk. We don't steal from animals. We don't eat cats, cows, dogs, pigs, chickens. We don't eat turkeys. We don't eat frogs. We don't eat anyone. We don't go to places like circuses if there's animals there, or zoos because those animals have been taken out of the wild. We don't go to places like SeaWorld because we don't believe in kidnapping whales and putting them in little swimming pools for people to gawk at.
Okay, you guys got that? Right? So it's more than just a diet. We also don't go to zoos or circuses where there are animals. Veganism is much more than just a diet. It is about ending the exploitation, commodification, utilization, and enslavement of animals. All right, listen up.
Yes, we get enough protein. Plants have protein. That's how elephants get so big and giraffes get so tall.
That's right. That's right. Okay, and so listen, you don't need to eat any pigs. You don't need to eat any bacon, sausage, or ham. Why would you want to hurt this cute little one? Hey, listen, did you see this? You look at that. This one has magnets. Isn't that cute? Isn't she cute? So I put her on this lid and like, and this one too. This one also has magnets underneath her feet. You guys, I'm trying to cover both screens here. Oh, hey guys, I just got a super chat over here on TikTok. I'm on YouTube, I mean. Hold on, let me just see. Okay, let's see. Somebody gave $5. Thank you very much for helping to support my work here. This person writes, do vegans care about the billions of insects killed for there should be THEIR, okay? Their produce. This cycle is brainwashing you. Oh, well, you know what? Maybe you should do some research. Maybe you should do some research about that, because the vast majority of crops are fed to the animals that you eat. Vast majority of soy is fed to the animals that you eat. So if you actually care about what you just said, you literally are making the argument for veganism. Thanks for helping out. Okay? Now that you know better, you can be vegan and stop with this nonsense. Okay? Thanks for coming, though. Just listen. Keep listening, all right? You'll get it. I know it's normal that you want to fight me because you want to hold on to what you consider to be your meat, but it's not your meat. It's not your body parts, okay? All right? Just chill. We're just listening to the last part of the song, okay?
Yes, we get enough vitamins and nutrients from all of the different foods that we eat. Yes, we take a B12 pill, it costs 5 cents. Yes, there are vegans in the Olympics. The Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics has clearly stated you can be vegan at all stages of development, including pregnancy and lactation.
Don't eat dogs.
Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals, because like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way.
Sing it again.
Veganism is a justice movement which states that humans should live without exploiting animals because, like children, animals aren't objects to be bought, sold, commodified, utilized, sexually assaulted, enslaved, or exploited in any way.
It's not a diet.
It's not a diet.
It's not a trend.
It's not a trend.
Actually, it's not about you at all.
It's not about you.
It's about
them, the animal victims. So leave them the fuck alone. Them, the animal victims. Leave them the fuck alone.
There you go. Okay, now you all know what veganism is about. Now when you come in, you'll know some vegan facts, okay? So let's just go over what we've learned. Well, you know what? No, I think I'm going to trust you guys that you paid attention. All right, so now these guys can float on these little lids because they have little magnets on their feet, but these guys can't. This is a different batch. This one doesn't have a magnet. So I could go like that, but she's going to fall off. Or he, I don't know. Okay, guys, guess what? I went cross-country skiing again today here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. It was really fun. My husband's hands were freezing. I don't understand this. I had mittens on, and I was just like going for it. And I was just sweating. I opened up my vest, opened up my jacket, even though it was very cold out. But my hands didn't get cold this time. I don't get it. Sometimes they're just like so freezing. But anyway, did you guys get any exercise today? Did you get some fresh air? I know you guys are all different places of the world, but here in Canada, it's pretty cold right now. Anyway, what do we have here? Okay, that's the same super chat as before. Oh, here's a new one, I think. Okay, we have somebody. Hold on one second. I'll get you guys in a sec, okay? TikTok, I haven't forgot about you. Guys, keep sharing. Thank you, Harper, for joining us. Hey, Kayla, I see you here. Okay, one second. Greg McLaughlin writes, would you compensate all the farms and dairies if they were forced to close? No, they're not going to be forced to close, first of all. But what the hope is that gradually, over time, all of these places will close because people will stop supporting the meat, dairy, and egg industries. And they will use the same land and the buildings to transform them to grow crops such as mushrooms or whatever else. You know, they can make greenhouses. There's no need for them to hurt animals. If I had all the money in the world, well, that would be different. Of course, I would love to give money, and I think the government should be sponsoring these farmers to be able to transition over. But, you know, I don't know how it's going to work economically, but I do know something called supply and demand, which means that if you stop going to places and paying for the suffering, then it will be limited. Every time you go to McDonald's, you're essentially saying to them, hey, put another burger there next week because I'm coming back, right? So what you can do is you can be kinder than that. You don't have to go there anymore. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you very much for sharing the live stream over here on YouTube. And thank you again for the super chat. If you want to say something, you can do that. Put a super chat on there. Oh, I'm losing my little tag there. So yeah, guys, are you drinking soy milk yet? Or are you still drinking cow's milk? And if cups hadn't been invented yet, would you be sucking under a cow right now? It's kind of weird, isn't it? Yeah, because you're not babies and you're not cows. All right, let's go over here and get the first person in here. Somebody named Mackenzie is here. Oh, guys, I just saw another super chat. One sec. Let me see if I can scroll back. It's a blue one, so it went flying by. One sec.
I'm trying to see this clip on TikTok.
Hello, 1 second, please, okay? Can you hold?
I'm seeing this clip on TikTok.
Mackenzie?
Oh, hi.
Hi. Can you go somewhere quiet, please, and just mute for 1 sec, okay? You have to be,
Okay.
you can't be around other people, okay? Okay, we have Shane who wrote, people, I eat them, they good, tasty. Okay, that's really deep, you know? Thank you so much for sharing that. It's really important that you wrote that. Okay, oh, another one here. Greg writes, Do you understand how's the world works? How's the world works? I think you mean how the world works. I'm not sure why you put an apostrophe S there. And how we make fertilizer, and how's oil in our economy. I'm sorry, but you're going to have to write something that actually makes sense. All right? You're talking about oil. There's different types of oil. There's oil in the environment. There's also olive oil, which, by the way, is a healthy oil, and that's okay to eat, about a tablespoon a day. But thanks for coming. Okay, over here. Let's go. Thank you for your support. Let's see who we have. Okay, we have here somebody named Mackenzie. Hey, can you teach us a vegan fact, please?
You don't drink cow milk, you drink soy milk. I don't know.
Okay, I'm sorry, you have to be over 18 to come in, okay? And if you don't know the basics, then just fine, you can stay, just listen, but just don't come in to talk, because when you come in, you're a teaching assistant, okay? It's assumed that you've learned something so far. Guys, do not come in if you haven't yet watched this documentary, okay? Take a screenshot and watch it. Whoop, wrong side. Okay? Is that the right way for you guys? Okay. Okay, watch this document. Hey, Lydia, thank you for being here. Lydia with 2 A's. Thank you for decorating, Lydia. Maybe you want to come up. Do you? Let's see if Lydia's on the list. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Oh, Lydia, there you are. I do see you. There we go. Okay. Remember, guys, you have to be over 18 when you come in. Hey, YouTube, thanks a lot for being here. It's going so fast, I can't read it, though. Guys, I'm really sorry. You're going to have to put a super chat if you want me to see your comment, if you want it to stick out, okay? Hey, welcome, Lydia. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good, thanks. You're over 18, right?
Yeah.
All right, Lydia, tell us a vegan fact.
Well, earlier you were saying, live, you were saying that, like, it means not exploiting animals.
Yeah. Okay, veganism means not exploiting animals. Good. Okay, what does the word exploit mean?
Like using them for their materials.
Yeah, so vegans just don't use animals. And are you vegan yet?
No.
So what kind of help do you need? Why are you still hurting animals?
Well, actually, I came here to ask you.
Why are you still hurting animals?
A question about your dog, Bella.
Why are you still hurting animals?
Well, I myself am not hurting animals.
Well, you're paying people to murder them if you're
milk,
paying people to murder
like
them on your behalf. Why are you paying people to murder innocent animals on your behalf? I want you to be vegan. I don't want you to do that anymore. I don't want you to steal their eggs, and I don't want you to steal their milk. Okay?
Okay, but I wanted to ask you, like, what is your opinion on overpopulation in animals?
Okay.
Humans.
Okay, so hold on a second. Did you just confirm that you agree that you're going to be vegan from now on? Or did you just try to, like, shove me outside?
Not entirely.
Not entirely. So which animals are you going to keep?
No, not entirely.
Okay, so which animals are you going to continue to exploit and hurt? Hi, Diana. Guys, Diana's here. As you can see, it says inspiration. Just 1 second, sweetheart. Hold on. I just want to say thanks to Diana because she's just such a sweetheart. Diana, thank you for being here. Guys, you should follow Diana's account. It's called Inspiration. I forget what the rest of it is, but she comes here and she puts some confetti on the screen, which is really sweet. Thank you. Diana, you're going again on the Vegan Fantastic list because you are kind, open-minded, and a true Christian. One of the few true Christians. All right, so Lydia, you were asking about my dog Bella also, right? You just muted yourself.
Yes.
Oh, 1 second. No.
So your dog Bella.
Okay, I noticed there's a super chat. I'll get to it in a sec, okay? I haven't forgotten you. Yeah, my dog Bella is doing perfectly fine. Why are you worried about my dog Bella when you, in fact, pay people to murder animals?
Oh, I myself don't pay them. I just eat whatever's put on the table. And also,
are you over 18? Are you over 18?
Are
you over 18?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so if your mom put a dead cat on the table, you'd eat it?
Not necessarily, no.
No, a dog though, you'd eat a dog. If your mom put a dead dog on the table, that you'd eat, right? Because, you know, you make it sound like you have zero power.
I don't
It's
think
like
so,
you
no.
don't have the ability to say, excuse me, mom, I don't want to
Oh,
eat
no.
any more of these
Yeah.
animals. I don't want to steal eggs. I don't want to drink cow's milk anymore. So what is stopping you from being a good person, Lydia?
Well, also the thing about
Lydia, what is
humans
stopping
is,
you? We're
I
not
don't know if
going,
this
we're
is
not
true or
going,
not.
we're not going ahead, all right? I'm asking you a question. Have the decency to answer it. What is stopping you from being a good person and not hurting animals anymore, not stealing from them? Stop acting like you have
Well,
no
what I was
power.
going to say would question.
1 second, please. I'm going to get
What
to
I
the
was
super
gonna
chat. I'm going to
say
get to the super
is
chat here.
what's
Just
gonna
a,
answer you.
yeah, okay. Just 1 second, okay? I'm just going to mute you for a second. You just think about what you want to say, because I just want to read the super chat, okay? Thank you, SG, who writes, as there are no cows in the wild, introducing them into the wild would be cruelty. You're right. To the animals and messing with the ecosystem. So, would we be making a species extinct? Yes, we would be making the species extinct, essentially. I know that sounds harsh, but let's just be realistic, okay? The world will become vegan gradually over time as people realize that we cannot sustain the planet by continuing to have animals exploited there. It just takes up way too much land. And these people who say, well, I just hunt my own animals. It's just a tiny, tiny, tiny fraction of people who do that. And it's just, we would need many, many planets for all of us to live on. So veganism is just going to be something that happens over time. And so the cows, what we should do is stop raping them into existence in the first place. Stop exploiting them. That's all. And then gradually over time, there will be less and less of them. And maybe there might be some sanctuaries that will keep them. But right now, the biggest problem is that humans are forcing animals to be bred into existence. Pigs, chickens, cows, there's twice as many chickens on the planet as there are humans. You ever wonder where they all are? They're hidden. They're all on factory farms. It's absolutely atrocious. I'll go to the next super chat though. Thank you very much for your question. To the person named Icebreaker writes, aren't plants living? So aren't you doing the same? Well, plants are living, but they're not sentient. They don't have a subjective experience of life. They don't feel pain. Plants don't feel pain. They don't have a brain. They don't have a nervous system, so it's okay to bite into them. You have a heart. You know where to start. So don't take too long and be vegan from now on. Be vegan from now on. Okay, you can do it. Plants don't feel pain. Okay, Lydia, I just have one more quick super chat and I'll be right with you. This is by Obi-Wan, the Aura Farmer. That's a €9 or pounds. I guess it's £9. Thank you for the for supporting my work here. You're my favorite creator. Aw, Obi, you're going on the Vegan Fantastic list. OBI, check mark for you and all that you do to be so kind and help us here to make this world a better place. You're a wonderful example. Guys, look at this. Look at this. Obi wrote a nice comment, okay? That's what you can do. Just be kind. Tap on the screen, share the live stream with people that you know and love, and be helpful. All right, back to Lydia. Lydia, do you want me to go to the next person, or are you going to be helpful here to the cause?
Yeah, I'll stay here for now if that's all right with you. Yeah. So I on the call yesterday over here until you kicked me out, and
Yeah, so
I can agree I might have been being a bit disrespectful towards you, and that was not my intention.
okay. Well,
And
I want you to
apologize if you took it that way. I'll apologize if I did.
Okay, so Lydia, sounds like you're trying to be kind, and that's wonderful, and I do appreciate you coming. Can you teach somebody else another vegan fact before you go? Here's one.
Yeah.
Can you read that?
So vegans Yeah. Veganism isn't a diet, it's a justice movement against the exploitation of animals.
Good job. All right. So now you know what veganism is. And now I want you to continue by carrying out what the definition is. I want you to apply that to your life. I don't want you to say that you're not paying somebody.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
listen to me. If your parents are putting food on the table, you're really just tricking yourself by saying, well, I'm not paying for it. Because you're collaborating here. You are part of it. Can you stop with the rodeo hat, please, Clay? You're going on the rodeo, the vegan-phobic list, CLAY. Don't put rodeo hats on my head, okay? That's something that I dread. Put a chicken on my shoulder instead. Okay, you can see there's little decorations that are, some of them are chickens, because that's a cute one. Okay, it makes us happy when a little chicken shows up. These people on YouTube have no idea what we're talking about. But anyway, on TikTok, they put these decorations. You guys have super chats and they have decorations. 1 second, let's just see if I missed somebody here. Lou Berry asks, do you eat fungi such as mushrooms? Mushrooms are proven to exhibit behaviors such as learning and memory. Why eat them and not animals? Well, you know what? It is a tough question, I have to admit. It's a tough one because, you know, there's some evidence that, well, we all know that plants are alive. Oh, hey, TikTok, I don't need dentures. Thank you, but I got teeth, okay? Do I eat mushrooms? I still eat mushrooms, not that often. I'm not convinced that they are sentient, and so that's my line. If someone is sentient, has a subjective experience, feels pain, then I'm not going to be harming them, you know? But if more evidence comes out, I might stop. But thank you very much for bringing that up. It's really smart of you. Thank you. And Lou, I want you to stop eating all other animals, okay? If you're nitpicking about something like mushrooms and you don't feel like eating them, okay, don't. Okay, you don't have to. But think about the thousands of other plants that you can eat, and you shouldn't be abusing or using or exploiting all of the animals. A grocery store should not have dead bodies in it. It should not look like a morgue or a cemetery. Hey, TikTok, thank you guys for being here. 28,000 likes. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. I mean, what else are you going to do, right? You know, I was on some TikTok lives today. There's a couple of the other vegans who are here, and I just spend the whole time just tapping. Just tap on the screen. What else are you going to do? Might as well encourage them. All right, so Lydia, thank you very much for coming today. I do appreciate you being here. I'm going to go to the next person, though, here. But first, TikTok, thank you guys for subscribing. I'm going to read your names out loud, okay? I see that we have 100 new followers. I'm just going to see if I can scroll back, and or if you want to follow me right now, I'm going to read your names out loud. Like somebody named Regret just followed. Thank you to Will Wright for following. Thank you. Who else do we have here? Gabby is here. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Elliot. Thank you, Faith and Harper and Jess. Thanks a lot for coming. Yeah, I'm trying to get to as many of you as I can. I'm really sorry if I'm not spending a lot of time with each person, but there's a big list here. There's 116 people who want to talk to me. So I'm going to go to the next one, okay? Person's name is Chili Beans. Just 1 second. I'm going to go to my YouTube over here and just read a super chat here. Somebody says, I'm currently a veterinary student with a special interest in cattle. What is your opinion on the role of veterinarians in food animal space? Well, here's my opinion right here. Can you read this? That's my answer to that. Hey, veterinarians, I'm a nurse. I don't eat my patients. Why the fuck do you? Why is it that so many veterinarians eat their own patients? It's just mind-boggling. Hopefully, person named Psycho, I'm not sure what kind of a veterinarian you're going to be, but just the fact that you have that in your name, it's pretty scary. All right, next one. So this is, thank you for the $4.99 donation to Lindsay. Thank you very much. You didn't write anything, but thank you for being here. All right. So hi there.
Hi.
Hi. Are you over 18?
Yes, I am.
Awesome. Where are you in the world?
I'm from New Hampshire, the United States, England. New England.
New England. Yeah, not England, United States. Yeah, you're just south of me. Do you know where I am?
No, I do not.
Oh, no rodeo hats, guys. Please don't do that. Don't put that on the screen. I didn't like that. Okay, put a chicken on my shoulder, dancing fruit on the desk, you know, do the little roses like Lydia's doing. Thanks, Lydia. I'm in Montreal. I'm just north of you, so we're in the same time zone, right? Is it 8:40 where you are?
Yeah, it is 8:40.
It's 8:40 at night, right? It's dark out. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty dark out.
How's your vegan journey going? Can you teach people a vegan fact?
I've just recently started being vegan within the past month. I'm not that educated. I was hoping I could come on here and learn from you.
Absolutely. We got lots and lots of vegan facts. Did you hear the song when I first started the live stream about what it means to be vegan?
No, I didn't. I just got here.
Oh, you just got here. Okay, so look here. You're going to look at this. Okay, this is talks about what it is. You look at that for a sec while I go over here on my YouTube channel and read. Here, just make sure I don't miss anybody. Try my best, YouTube. Sorry if I missed somebody. Hold on a second. Okay, somebody says, hi, how are you? Hey, River. Thank you for the $4.99 donation. I'm doing good. I'm a little tired, honestly, River. I'm not sleeping enough because I just think about the animals. Yeah. You know, on my Instagram, I see so many different videos from around the world of how camels are suffering and alligators, but humans just are so horrible. They rip off the skin of animals, turn them into purses, and it's just incredible amounts of animals. So it's hard. It's hard because I'm suffering from something called dystopia. Dystopia is the anguish of living vegan in a non-vegan world. So I internalize a lot of the pain of the animals. So that's why I'm here, to try my best, just to try, because I used to eat them, you know, and I feel bad. Lydia, thanks again for the decoration. That's really sweet of you. Okay, so you read that random fact. You ready?
Yep.
You ready to read number 2, another random fact? Are you? No rodeo hats. Who did that? What's your name? Ligma. Ligma. Okay, you're getting an X. You're on the veganphobic list. Don't be veganphobic. That means not only are you cruel to animals, you're also cruel to those of us who are trying to protect them. That's not nice. Don't do that. Okay, so here's another card. Here's a card for you, okay? Can you read this one?
Vegans don't steal from animals, not their milk, not their eggs, not their fur, not their feathers, not their wool, not their skin, not their honey, not their babies, not their freedom, not their lives.
Yeah. So what do you think about that card?
I think it's a good representation of veganism. I think it's definitely a good way to explain it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I decided to I'm always making new cards. You know, if anybody has any suggestions, hey, thank you for the chicken on my shoulder. Thank you for the chicken on my head. Don't put a rodeo hat. I was having a good time. I was just going to finish my chicken song, you rotten rodeo people. Hey, but I do thank you, whoever did that. Thanks again, Lydia. I know you're trying to be kind. I know it. Thank you for coming. Okay. Do you have anything else you want to share about your vegan journey to the person who's here from New Hampshire?
I think people should switch to veganism. I think it's a good movement. It's healthy. Now, vegetables keep your body sustained with energy. They provide you with a lot of nutrients.
Yeah. And what veganism essentially is a justice movement against the exploitation of animals. So we don't believe in slavery. Yeah. And we're not prejudiced. We're not racist towards animals. Some people eat only some kinds of animals, but not others. But we believe that we should be kind to all of them, not just cats and dogs, but also to pigs, and chickens, and cows, turkeys. Hold on a sec. I got a super chat I want to read. So our Lord and Savior. Oh, boy. Oh, we got a religious comment. Let me just get ready for that. Oh my goodness. How much you want to bet that this person is going to preach to me about religion without actually being vegan? Okay, I could be wrong. Oh, I'm going to have an open mind. Hold on. Okay. SQ Gillikin gave a $5 donation to tell me this. So our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ was not vegan. Well, no, of course he was. How the fuck do you think that Jesus would kill a 6-month-old baby pig? You know what we do here in society? We put them in gas chambers and burn them from the inside out at 6 months old. The same way the Nazis murdered the Jews during World War II. It's fucked up. You think you know Jesus? You don't. Jesus was a good guy. And if he was here right now, sitting beside me, okay, let's picture Jesus. Jesus is here. You know what Jesus would do? Jesus would put his arm around me, and if I said to him, look in the camera and speak to this person, SG, whatever your name is, and give them a piece of your mind, you know what Jesus would say? He would say, come close. And he'd whisper in your ear, and he'd say, listen to Miss Katie. Be vegan from now on. Don't hurt the animals. They never did a single thing wrong to you ever. Okay? That's what Jesus would do. Yeah. Be like Jesus. Besides, if you're a Christian person, it literally said, hey, Lydia, thank you again for the big heart. Okay, Lydia's going on the Vegan Fantastic list. Lydia, 2 A's, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, be kinder, okay? Don't be silly. All right, let's go. I got a $19.99 super chat. Thank you for supporting my work here. Just 1 second, TikTok. You guys keep tapping on the screen. Share some good things, okay? Write some things in the comments. Guys, I want you to write down all the different vegan foods you can think of, okay? Like eat lentils, but don't just write the food. Write the verb in front of it, like eat lentils. Drink soy milk, okay? Eat beans. Eat carrots. Okay, because a lot of people don't really know what veganism is. Okay, you guys can teach. Guys, look, there's 690 of you. Keep tapping on the screen and educate people. I'll be right back. The person's name is Hunter and writes, just when harvesting corn, an estimated 7.3 billion animals are killed a year due to machinery, pesticides, and dehabitation. This is just from corn. Imagine what the total is from all the crops that you consume. You got it wrong. You see, thanks for the $19.99 donation, but you got it all twisted around because the vast majority of crops are fed, filtered through the animals first, which means they lose so much calories. Okay, cows still have to breathe. They have to walk. They digest food. They could produce pee. They produce poo. Their brain is working. Okay, when we feed all of these crops and filter them through animals first, it's terrible for the environment. It's so inefficient. Leave out the middleman, as they say, in this case, a cow or a pig. Just eat the crops directly. Help us create a vegan world. Don't come here and try to justify the violence that you're part of. Okay, all of this is indisputable. All the facts are there, just at your fingertips. Just go and research, and you'll see that I'm right. And you don't have to be cruel, okay? Go to the next super chat. Something, what is this thing here? There's something here. I don't know what MYR is, but anyway, thank you, Go How You. I'm not sure what you just did, but anyway, I guess it's nice. Something writes here. You make me want to go. So this is by somebody named Fabi Corey. You make me want to go carnivo. Reform now on. Okay, I don't think so. I don't think I have that kind of power. I think that if you want to keep eating animals, I don't think I'm making you do that. I think you're doing that on your own. But, hey, thanks for being here and learning. Just stay at the back of the class. Don't put any more super chats because we only want to hear from kind people, okay? Not cruel people. TikTok, what's happening? Greta just came in. Oh, hey, viewer 7,000 bajillion. Thanks for coming in. Thank you guys. Okay, yeah, I'll let you in. I'm sorry. Wait, just 1 second. I noticed 214 of you guys just subscribed. I'll read your names, okay? If you want to subscribe right now, before I go and check it, the next super chat, I'm going to read your name, okay? Jules, thanks for subscribing. Thank you, Anna, for following. And Arsenal, thank you all for being here. Thank you, nerds who just joined. And people who are spamming the vegan meats, that's totally fine, okay? Just don't spam any animals that are dead. That would be cruel. Okay, don't do that. Guys, keep on tapping. 52.9 thousand. You guys, you're amazing. Look, when you guys tap on the screen, look at that, went up to 53,000, just like that. You guys are really cool. Okay, let me look at this one. What's your opinion on which the vegan milk is the best? Soy milk. Soy milk is the best. That's why I wrote it on here, okay? And oat milk is also good. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. You're not a baby, you're not a cow. Time to drink soy milk now. Now, of course, I'm talking about nutrition. If you're talking about taste, well, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. I do like oat milk sometimes. Like if I go to a restaurant and get a coffee, I'll usually get some oat milk. But I think if they add a little bit of sugar to it or something, it tastes a little bit sweet. But here at home, we just get soy milk. Plain, unsweetened, healthiest type. Go to the next super chat. What do we have here? Somebody says, I just ate 10 pieces off chickens. Off chickens. Well, bloke, you're going on the vegan phobic list. BLOCK. Oh shoot, I accidentally put you on the wrong list. Where's my eraser? Look, I don't want you to come back again, okay? Unless you write something nice, okay? If I was defending black people, you wouldn't come in here and tell me that you're eating their body parts. Right? I'm here defending animals. So don't write on the screen that you're eating their body parts. That's cruel. BLO, what is your name? Block something, X. Okay, don't do that again. The next super chat, hopefully this is a nice one. €5. Thank you. Somebody writes, Jesus is here and he says that the problem is more deep down and there is other priority. Also, maybe you shouldn't talk about what Jesus would do. What? What do you mean Jesus is here? Jesus is not here. They murdered the guy. Okay, he's not here. But if he was here, he would support my work and he would tell you to stop being mean. And he would say you're lying. If Jesus actually existed, then why would he say he has more important things to do? You don't think that Jesus can eat plants, eat kale and oatmeal and bread and grape juice? You don't think he can do all that? And also do whatever else he has to do? It's not one or the other, you know? Stop making excuses for your bad behavior. Be vegan from now on. All right, let's see what else we have here. I think this is, this is Hunter still here with the $19. I see that still on screen. We already addressed that one. And over here on TikTok, thank you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm ignoring you a bit here. Let's go to the next one. Ligma. Wait, is Ligma nice? No. Ligma, I'm not letting you in here. You're the one putting rodeo hats on my head. No. If you want to come in and talk to me, you're going to have to put the fruit on my desk, okay? You're going to have to make up for it in some sort of an apology. Who's this person, though? Lost Night. Don't know who that is. No rodeo hats. TikTok. Behave. 1 second. Hello, welcome to my live stream.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61 years old. I've been vegan for 9.5 years. Just 1 second. I'm just going to check my YouTube because I have 2 phones here, okay? I'll be right with you. But
Okay.
think of a vegan fact that you're going to tell everybody, okay? Think of a vegan fact because you have to teach something when you come in. Okay, this person is named In Love Forever. Oh, In Love Forever. That's a nice name, I guess. Hopefully your comment's going to be nice. Let's see. Not vegan myself. Why? Why are you coming here to tell me that you pay for the rape, torture, and murder of innocent animals? Why would you pay $4.99 to write this cruel thing on the screen? Why do you have to open up with something so cruel? Why don't you say, I want to be vegan. I'm striving to be vegan. I'm here with goodwill. You know, what is this? But I studied the field of health. Oh, bullshit. There are vegans in the Olympics. Okay, have you ever looked at vegan athletes? It is 100% healthy to be vegan as long as you're not an idiot and not just drinking Coke and eating chips all day. I mean, have a wide variety of foods. Eat the rainbow. Look at this, okay? I want you to come out as a vegan. Look at this flag. Hey, thank you for the puppy with the farts that look like hearts. That was cute. Thank you for the decoration. Okay, eat a wide variety of vegan foods. So come out as a vegan. All right, look at this. This is representative of brown foods such as lentils, beans, brown rice, peanut butter toast, you know. Here, get some tofu, get some cauliflower. You got black beans over here, and you've got black berries, pepper. Okay, salt's up here. Salt is vegan. All the different kinds of colors of fruits and vegetables. TikTok and YouTube, you guys write them down, okay? Help this person out. Bohana writes, what is your favorite food? I can't say. There's just too many. Too many. It might be chocolate. It might be vegan chocolate. But I really love having a dark chocolate. I used to eat milk chocolate, and I didn't think I could ever get used to dark chocolate, but I did. I love dark chocolate with walnuts and raisins on a plate. Anyway. I'm trying not to eat too much of it. I do allow myself a teeny bit of dark chocolate after a meal, but it's not the best for you, you know? I'm trying to stay healthier. But I do eat whole foods. I love chia seeds, flax seeds, and hemp seeds, and oatmeal. I love my morning oatmeal so much with cinnamon in it, and blueberries, and mashed up banana, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, you know? It's hard to say. But thanks for asking, and thanks for the donation. Thank you so much for being here. Guys, keep on tapping on the screen. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, guys. 1,431 of you have pressed the like button. That's nice. Okay, so hi, how's it going on TikTok?
Good. How are you?
Good. I'm really sorry. I'm a motor mouth, but it's just so much going on. Yeah, so can you teach a vegan fact?
Sure. Okay. Eating a vegan diet is really good for your heart.
Okay, how come?
Because contrary to popular belief, a lot of things such as like oatmeal, as you just mentioned, the fibers in that, and there's so many good vegan superfoods, and they all contribute to heart health. On the contrary, you know, red meat can be really bad for you and can cause cancer.
Yeah, exactly. Red meat is linked to cancer and processed meats, and veganism is linked to health and longevity. But the main reason to be vegan is not for selfish reasons. It's because we don't want to exploit animals. We don't want to be racist towards them. We don't want to just pet cats and hug dogs, but then pay people to stab pigs, chickens, and cows. All right, I have a card for you to read, okay? Can you read this out loud?
Yes. Okay. All right. If you're not vegan, you're paying people to kill animals, which means you're as cruel as the murderer.
Yeah, that's a vegan fact. I'm just going to show everybody here on my YouTube channel. So these are the type of cards that people come in on TikTok and they read because they're teaching assistants, so they're helping out. No rodeo hats here. Can you give me 1 second, please? Because I just noticed I have a bunch of super chats over here and I want to try to read them out loud.
Sure.
This is by Brain Fulik, who donated $4.99. Thank you so much for being here. Take a deep breath. Get myself ready in case you're saying something mean or unhelpful. Okay. The person saying they were not vegan were telling you that they respect what you're doing very much, including me. Okay, I'm sorry if I didn't read the whole thing. I'm sorry. I apologize to the person if I didn't. It's just that when you start off by saying that you're not vegan, you know, you just don't need to do that, okay? Just start off by saying, if you want to say that you respect me, then just say that at the beginning. But it's really not me that I care that you respect. I want you to just respect the lives of animals. They're right to not be cut into pieces. You know, I don't even necessarily have to respect my neighbor to know that they have a right to live. I kind of think that respect is earned, but I think we should tolerate each other and we should tolerate people. We don't hurt them on purpose, and the animals have a right to live. Look at this little cutie. I'm gonna put him on this thing. Boop. This is fun because it's a little magnet. Okay, but thank you for being here, guys. And I'm so sorry if I can't get to all of this. Okay, this one says, didn't read my super chat. Proud of your decision. It requires a lot of dedication. I respect it. I hope you don't treat others that way, though. Okay, I'm not sure what you mean by treat others that way, but I appreciate you being here. And I hope that everyone will treat the animals kindly. So, hey, what's your name? I can't read it. It's too tiny there. Lost something?
Yeah, my real name is Brad.
Okay, Brad. So, what do you think? You got anything you want to say or ask me or?
Sure. Okay. Let's see. So, I'm curious how you adopted Bella. Could you tell me about that?
Sure. Okay. So one day my husband and I went to the SPCA, the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, and we just went there to look at the animals to see who's there and to volunteer to walk. You can go there and you can volunteer to walk some of the dogs. And so we saw one dog, and she's brown with sort of shortish hair, and she was like 8 months old, but kind of like, big puppy, and just like looked at us like, can you get me out of here? And we're like,
Yeah.
okay, well, we'd take her for a walk, right? So we're walking and walking and just hanging out, talking, walking, just sort of, just hanging out with her. And then it was time to go back, and we brought her back and put her in the cage, and yeah. So
Wow,
adopting
cool.
adopting a dog is a big deal, right? It's like you're making a huge commitment financially. You have to be ready to pay for vet bills, and you have to be there. You have to walk your dog several times a day. Thank you very much for the confetti. Thanks so much, guys. Keep tapping on the screen. We're up to 62.1 thousand likes, and yeah. So anyway, then we ended up. Just one sec. I'm gonna finish my Bella story in a sec. This one says, please answer an argument between me and my friend. Is human milk vegan? Yes, human milk is vegan. Because when you're a baby, your mother's milk is meant for you, and it is given freely. It's not stolen. So there's no exploitation involved. However, if you walk up to a woman who just had a baby and you force yourself on her and try to take her milk, then it's not a vegan thing to do. Okay? So veganism means about not exploiting animals. Thank you, though, for saying that. Thank you for being here. And guys, I appreciate everybody here. If you want to get my attention, don't forget to put a super chat on the screen, because that I'll see out of the corner of my eye. Okay. Oh, hold on. I just saw one. Hold on. I got to try and chase it, though, because it's a blue one and it went flying. Hold on. I'll try. Not everyone here needs to be vegan. Yes, you do. You need to be vegan to be a good person. Good people don't hurt animals. I mean, you can be here and be an asshole, but why would you want to do that? Why would you want to hurt animals or steal from them if you don't have to? Okay? Do not put $2. Do not pay money to tell me bullshit like this. Okay? I'm not interested in hearing your excuses. I'm interested in you guys putting super chats if you tell me how you are becoming vegan, how you are vegan, how your channel is vegan so I can promote you. If there's any vegans watching right now and you put a super chat in, I'm going to be able to call out your channel and promote you. All right? That's what I'm here for. But I won't necessarily be able to see every single one. Okay, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so Bella. So we left. We put Bella back in the cage and we went home because we weren't planning to adopt a dog. And then we kept thinking about her. And the next day my husband and I woke up and I said, are you thinking about Bella, the dog we walked? And he's like, yeah. So we said, well, let's go back and walk her again. So we did, and then she ended up coming home with us. And that's the story of Bella.
That's so amazing. I hadn't seen anywhere. Well, that's really awesome. If you don't mind me sharing, when I was little, we adopted my dog from a breeder. I wouldn't do that now, but I was, really young.
Mm-hmm.
But I think it's important that people, go to animal shelters and try to find dogs that need to be rescued.
Yeah, we should be adopting them, not shopping for them, not encouraging people to breed them. And I don't know if you've ever seen some of the videos, but they are absolutely horrible because breeders just want to make money. So you know what they often do?
What do they do?
It's really terrible. They take the females and they literally tie them up so that the males will get them pregnant because they want another litter that they can sell. It's sickening. It's absolutely sickening.
It's terrible.
Yeah. That's why you should adopt dogs. There's so many that are abandoned. If for some reason you don't have a shelter near you, there's probably one in another city, go and adopt a dog, adopt a cat. We put them in this mess in the first place. And there's other animals there too, like guinea pigs and rabbits. People buy rabbits for Easter as a gift, and then they just dump them. It's so sad. Just excuse me one second. I'm going to get this super chat. Okay, thank you to Trop Fest for donating $9.99. I do appreciate you very much for being here. Somebody says, I'm chilling with my friends and I ordered 4 vegan burgers and 20 vegan nuggets. Thank you so much. Trop, I'm putting you down on the vegan fantastic list. Thank you so much for being so kind and telling everybody that. TROPESF. Thank you so much. Check mark for you and your friends. Come back again. Amazing. Such wonderful people. All right. So over here, do you have anything else you want to say?
Sure. I think that everybody should try to be vegan in their life. And while, sometimes, as you say, it takes 100 clicks, hopefully one day everybody, will decide to make that choice.
Yeah. Thank you so much for remembering that. Yeah, I say it takes 100 clicks, 100 light bulb moments. You see, like that comment that I just read, I read it the opposite way of the way it was written. The person said that they were cruel, they were with friends, they were ordering non-vegan foods and just trying to upset me. Yeah, it's sad. But hopefully, by the way that I responded to that, hopefully you listen to that and can see what a freaking weirdo you are and see how cruel you are and how you can be kind. Hopefully you got a click or someone in your group. It takes 100 clicks to become vegan. I can't make you a kind person. But maybe you'll go home and you'll think, you know what, I was kind of an asshole to her and I didn't need to be. Maybe. At least, if not you, someone else watching. Thank you very much. Just 1 second again. Hold on, I'm going to go to the next person, okay? This person, YouTube, £5, £5 donation. Thank you for being here, right? Can you say 67, please? 67. Yes, I started that trend. That's right. I told people they should eat 67 green peas a day. Did you eat yours yet? 67 green peas. Yep, that's approximately 3 tablespoons. But if you want to see the video, I did it on my YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. Just type in 67 when you go to the search and you'll see me counting out 67 green peas and eating them. That's right. It's the most exciting video you'll ever see. It's just, it's nonstop action. Okay. Where are you from?
I'm from Washington, so just a little south of Canada. Washington State.
Well, Washington, yeah. Well, wait, Washington State is way west. You're talking about Washington, D.C. or state?
Washington State.
Okay, it's way over there.
I live like 2 hours from the border of Canada.
Okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, right. I'm over here in Montreal, so I'm at the other end of the country.
Okay. Well, I can confirm it's just as cold over here.
I'm gonna sneeze. I don't want to sneeze in your face. I'm gonna let you go. Hold on.
All right.
Hold on. Okay, I'm not sneezing. I thought I was gonna sneeze. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, guys. I don't want to be rude and sneeze in your faces. Okay, what is this? Thank you for the super chat. Somebody else writes, I'm vegan and I love animals. I love, you love eating. You love eating them. That doesn't make any sense. I would never be mean. I love animals. That's good. I'm glad you love animals. That's such a weird comment. You're just weird. Next one. Nehebi writes. Thank you for the $5 donation, by the way. Hello, Katie. Oh, you spelled my name right. You must know me. You're probably saying something nice. I'm going to assume it's going to be nice. I think I can just relax. I have it. Hold on. I just got it. Let me just blow my nose. So, hold on a second, everybody. I got a big toilet paper roll here. Hold on. 1 sec. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you for subscribing, TikTok. Thanks for your patience. Oh, hold on. I gotta blow my nose here. I know. It's not the most beautiful thing. Okay. But we all do it. Okay, so somebody writes, hey, Katie, I was looking for a good protein source besides tofu and beans, and I started looking into lupini beans. Have you tried them yet? I don't think so. I don't think so. I usually eat lentils and beans. I eat rice. I eat tofu. I eat chickpeas. I eat toast with peanut butter on it. I just have a large variety of different vegan foods. You know, I tell people, where did I put my hair? I say, come out as a vegan, everyone. And then you look at the flag and you just get all the wide variety of different vegan foods in there to make sure you're covering all your bases, you know? Don't forget to get some carrots for beta carotene and different kinds of fruits like pineapple and banana. Hey, TikTok, why don't you guys write some things in the comments? Write down some foods from the vegan flag. Have a look. Excuse me. Hi, Caleb. Thanks for being here. Not sure why you're writing the word Jew. That's a weird thing to write. Guess you like them. I don't know why you're saying that. Casey wants to join. Green for broccoli. Yes, good job. Somebody wrote kale. Yes. You guys are awesome. What about over here? Are you guys writing any on TikTok? A bunch of people are coming out as gay. Always the gay people show up when I show the vegan flag. I don't know why you guys are doing that. Look, it's fine if you want to be gay, you know? After all, gay means happy also. Oh, another super chat. Oh, wait. Strawberries, yes. Mango, spinach, says James. Oh, thank you. What else are you writing? Okay, another color. Lemon. Good. Somebody wrote lemon. Red for tomato, says Julia. Hi, Julia. Thank you for being here and participating. Somebody writes Charlie Kirk. Well, Charlie Kirk isn't a food. It's not a vegan food. Let me just go over here, guys, 1 second to read this next super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Let me read what you wrote here. Excuse me. Can my name go on your good list, please? You mean the vegan fantastic list? Maybe. Let's see. I love being vegan. Yes. And it's helped improve my health. I think you mean improve health massively. Can I have a shout out? Okay, so your name is I suck. Your name is I suck. Why is your name I suck? Underscore DI. Okay, listen. I'm gonna put you on the vegan fantastic list because you say you're vegan, but you gotta change your name. Okay? I want you to change your name. I don't know what your name is, but let's say it's Bob, right? Right? Bob the vegan or Bob vegan. Vegan can be like your last name, okay? Because this is not a good name for you. Okay, how are you going to promote veganism with the name that nobody's going to ever remember, right? Put your name in there. Like me, everybody knows I'm that vegan teacher. But I often tell people my name is Miss Katie. So much so that a lot of people even know how to spell it. Okay, help to get me to get to know you. That's your job as a new vegan, okay? Make sure everybody knows who you are, knows your name, get into the circle. You know, show your vegan foods. You can do it. Hey guys on TikTok, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna get the next person in here. No, Ligma, you're still not coming in because you haven't done anything nice. I have you on the veganphobic list. I'm not letting you in. Okay, there's somebody named Casey though. Maybe Casey's nice. I don't have Casey down on either side.
Hello.
Hi, Casey. Are you nice?
Huh?
Are you nice?
Yep. I have a question.
Okay, but you have to teach a vegan fact first, okay?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, here is a vegan fact. I'm going to give you a card to read. You're going to read it out loud, and then we can talk about it, or you can ask your question, okay? You ready?
Alright, thank you.
You ready? Okay, here is a vegan fact that you can read right now.
Vegans are kinder than God because God created lions who tear baby zebras to death in front of their horrified mothers, while vegans fight every day to save animals by not eating, wearing, or using them.
What do you think about that?
I'm sorry, I'm not used to joining lives. I'm sorry.
Okay, well, it is a fact. What you just read, it's a fact. What do you think about it? You want to read it again? Look at it again in case you weren't paying attention. I'm going to read this super chat over here. So, can my name go on your good list? Yeah, you love being vegan. I already have you. Okay, I already did that one. Wow, you got 39 likes. Okay, I'm going to press a like on your channel too, okay? Don't forget to change your name to something vegan, okay? So that people can find you after. Because otherwise, if I meet you in real life and you tell me your name is isuck_di, I'll be like I just won't remember it. Okay, so did you read it?
Yeah,
Okay, so
what
do you think about the card?
I think that, I'm sorry. I think that it's perfectly reasonable and stuff.
Okay, you want to ask a question.
I'm sorry,
okay.
I'm very nervous. I'm sorry.
Okay, you go ahead. Ask me your question.
What do you think about AI?
Can you be more specific?
Like, like those videos of like the fruit eating random things.
Okay, well, I guess AI can be helpful in some cases. In some cases, it's kind of a waste of time. It's also, well, I don't know what you mean. Like, it's extremely helpful when you're trying to look up facts. Sometimes, do you consider ChatGPT to be AI?
I have another question. Is AI like, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to start AI. So is it?
No, let's talk about the animals, okay? Okay, are you vegan yet?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're not,
For 2 years.
For 2 years? Okay, so you've been vegan. So tell everybody what it means to be vegan.
It's like, I'm sorry, I'm so nervous. I don't know why.
Are you actually vegan? If you're not vegan, okay, just tell me the truth so I can help you.
I'm not fully vegan.
Okay, so which animals are you still exploiting? What are you still eating or drinking? Are you drinking cow's milk still?
I stopped eating pig and, I forgot the animal. Sorry. Can I ask one more question?
Okay, hold on a second, okay? You're not vegan at all. Being vegan means you don't exploit anyone. You're not racist towards any people or animals, okay? You're not vegan at all. It's not just about not eating pigs, but then every single day eating fish and chicken. You have to stop the violence altogether. Now, do you think it's okay to hurt others?
No, I'm sorry. Hold on. Can I ask a question about the animals, though? Because I have a question on... So people say that, if you use AI, it's gonna get,
You know what, sweetheart? Listen.
The polar bears?
Yeah, listen. I want you to do research on that on your own.
Oh my God, I'm gonna throw up.
Okay. I want you to do research.
Sorry, I gotta leave.
Okay, bye. She's gonna throw up. Okay, well, hopefully you're all right. I have a feeling that the reason that she feels so nervous is because she knows that she's doing something wrong. If she was truly vegan, she would be proud of herself and be able to teach vegan facts. Instead, we find out that she just stopped eating pigs, but she doesn't even really understand. So anyway, remember, you guys, I have a feeling maybe she wasn't over 18. Let's look over here. Okay, my name is Isaac. Hey, Isaac, thank you for the donation. £5, and you write. Isaac Din, pronounced Dihin. Dihin. Okay? I hope I'm saying it right. It's a Norwegian name, but because that username already taken, I call myself Isaac Din Hin. Okay. All right. Well, I'm speechless. I don't know what to say. You know, just change your name to something vegan. All right, be vegan. I'm right. The next time you write a super chat, don't keep talking to me about your name. Okay, just tell me a vegan fact. Tell me, Miss Katie, I'm vegan now. Say, now I'm no longer going to exploit animals. I don't eat eggs anymore. Okay, say something positive. You know, and down in the chat, you guys, all these people in the chat, all right, make sure that you guys are educating people. Okay, a lot of people don't know what veganism is, and I'm over here on TikTok, all right, so I'm counting on you. All right, if you have something really important to tell me, you can put a super chat in. But I noticed we have 1,728 likes. Good job. And over here on TikTok, 71,000.1. Keep on going, TikTok. Keep on tapping on the screen. I think you guys know what I mean. Keep on tapping on the screen. All right, let's go over here to the next one. Ligma's here again. And Lara, Ligma, I'm not letting you come in. Hold on, I got another super chat. Just found one. Okay. This is by somebody named Nehebihihi. Writes, I love being vegan now. I feel lighter, happier. Living without harming others is like a weight being lifted. Now that's a great comment. Look at that. Can you guys all still read it? I don't know if you see it on the screen over here on YouTube. By the way, TikTok, if you're just joining us, I'm Miss Katie, that vegan teacher, and YouTube, I'm Miss Katie, and I've been vegan now for 9.5 years. And I live in Canada. I'm a mom and I'm a grandma. And yeah, I'm here to try to undo the harm that I did because I used to eat animals like you guys. But when you know better, you can do better. So then after that, I stopped. You know, I just decided, what the heck, I'm going to be kind now. Just give me 1 second. I'm just writing some statistics down that I see here. All right. Thank you for being here. And we have another super chat. Did I get this one already? Okay, you love being vegan. That's great. And the next one is I suck again. Lads, it costs 15 pounds, but we got her. Okay, you got me. You got me, lads. You got me. All right. Thank you very much for getting me. Appreciate that. You know what? Hopefully you are getting a couple of clicks, okay? There's no reason for you to be mean here. You can be kinder than that going forward. Okay? Okay. Thanks for coming, though, okay? I'm just going to check to make sure I'm all caught up. We're all caught up, guys. We're all caught up, and I'm going to go over here. If you do have a super chat, something important to say, you can let me know. But I'm just going to be here for now. Okay, what do we have here? Hey, Em, thank you for the ice cream. Vegan ice cream, of course. I know that all of the things here on TikTok are vegan, I asked. Okay, let's see who we have here. We're going to read another card, everyone. Next card is going to be this one, number 5.
Hello.
Hi, Em.
Hi.
Hi, are you over 18?
I'm 17.
Oh, I'm sorry, but the TikTok rules are that you have to be over 18 to go live. I'm really sorry. I'm sure you're probably a really nice person, probably really interesting, but it's just the rules, okay? All right. Oh, thank you guys over here. Let me see, make sure I've got something here. Oh, okay, I got a new super chat over here. Let me read this out loud. Okay, over here. So 1 sec. Hi.
Hello.
Hi. What's your name on your channel called? That Goth Bitch or something? What's it called?
Yeah.
So why do you call yourself
That's
that?
it. Because when I made my account, I thought that would be really funny. And it was a username no one had taken yet. And the usual username that I use was already taken.
Okay. Okay, why do you identify as a goth?
Because I am a goth.
What does that mean?
It's like a style. Like, if you look it up, like, it's like big eyeliner and black lipstick and
I
sleeve tops.
know what it means you look like that. I'm going to suggest something to you, okay? Well, first of all, are you over 18? Okay, so if you're over 18, then you're a full-grown adult, right? And a full-grown adult should be trying to make the world a better place. Now, by you identifying as that goth bitch, you're essentially not really making the world a better place. Nobody cares about your eyeliner or your style. What people want you to do, or if there's a God up there, you know, the goodness of the world wants you to be a good person who's teaching kindness and teaching veganism, teaching people to take care of the planet. But you've made your whole channel about you, you know, like you, even when you started to identify yourself, you're identifying yourself with makeup. It's just not necessary. So I want you to do better. Are you vegan?
Yeah.
You are vegan?
It's against my religion to eat meat.
What's your religion?
I'm Wiccan.
You're Wiccan?
Yep.
Okay. So do you eat other animals?
No.
Do you eat eggs?
Not, like, I eat vegan eggs.
What's a vegan egg?
It's like plant-based eggs that aren't really eggs.
Okay. All right. Why don't you call yourself that goth vegan? That way everybody will see that you're vegan and you're going to be spreading the word around. Instead of calling yourself...
I don't know where I can change my username.
Oh, you can. There's a button. You can do it. You literally can. You can just type in a different name. Just be careful, because I think after that you only have 30 days and then you're stuck with it for 30 days, but then you can change it again.
Okay.
Look, I'm sorry if I came across as being mean. I really don't mean to be. It's just that, you know, there's so many billions of animals suffering. And if somebody's vegan, I really want them to be out as a vegan, out and proud, and tell everybody. Because if we don't put some sort of identification that you're vegan, like it's like real estate. You know, like the place on my chest right now, right? It's like free real estate. People are coming in and they have like a split second a lot of times for me to give them a message, right? People see your name, that goth bitch, and they're just like, whatever. It doesn't help them, you know, it doesn't give a click to anyone, right? So I just choose to wear these. You can read this, right? What does it say? Can you read it? You muted yourself. I think you muted yourself. Do you want me to let you out? Are you stuck? Let me go over here and read a super chat. Okay. Hi, Miss Katie. Fully plant-based here. Did you leave Italy for good? How are you? Hope life is treating you super well. Yeah, okay, just one sec. So yeah, no, I didn't leave Italy for good. We are, you know, going to Italy and Canada because of family. My mother-in-law is 85 and she has some memory problems. She's in Italy. Right now we have somebody checking in on her and taking care of our dog Bella. We're getting pictures every day and that's all good. But no, we're not going to be staying here forever. But thanks for asking, and thanks for spelling my name right. And you're saying you're fully plant-based. So I don't know what that means. I want you to be vegan, okay? Plant-based means you just eat plants. Like your meals are based on plants, but I don't know what else is in there. Okay, so I prefer to use the word plant exclusive. That's a better word. All right, are you ready to read this card now?
Sure.
Okay, here we go. Read that card.
Plants have all the protein you need to stay healthy, so you never need to eat meat, fish, eggs, cheese, or drink cow's milk.
Oh, what do you think about that?
I think that it's a good fact.
Okay, good. Thank you for reading it. Thank you for helping to be by being a vegan teacher here, a teaching assistant. So far we've read card number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, and number 5. You can put these over here. And thank you very much for the super chat. If you guys want to put a super chat in, you want to make sure like I read your comment. That's the best way, because I'm also on TikTok and I've got 2 cameras going here. So I'll look out of my peripheral vision if I see a color pop up. Okay, so anything else you want to add or say?
So I have a question for you.
Okay.
What is your opinion on the Native Alaskans, so I live in Alaska. What is your opinion on the Native Alaskans who have eaten meat for hundreds of years because it was the only source of food they had access to?
Well, veganism is a justice movement based on not exploiting animals, but that doesn't mean
They
that
don't exploit animals.
that doesn't mean that people have to die if they have no choice. So if there are some people on the planet who have no access to any other food source, I'm not here talking to them. I'm talking to people who live near a store, who have the ability to not exploit animals. And I'm encouraging people to be as honest as possible about what they're doing.
I will say the thing about that, the natives who live in Barrow, they do have access to like one store, but things are incredibly overpriced. Because Barrow is like as close as to the top of the world as you can get in towns.
Right.
It is the farthest town north.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so again, I'll just say the same thing as before. Veganism is a justice movement based on not exploiting animals. Do your best. Are they doing their best? Are they doing their best to not hurt animals? If so, that's all we can ask of them, right? Would it be good if they all moved closer to a town where they could have jobs and integrate and not hurt animals?
What about the cultural significance of the place that they live?
Exactly. I mean, that's why I wouldn't tell them like, hey, everybody leave home and go move to the big city. I wouldn't feel right doing that. But I would ask them to be as vegan as they possibly can.
So are you saying that it is okay to kill whales and seals in a respectful way and then use every single part of the animal?
People say that
believe that they will come back as babies and the cycle of the world will go on.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you said about babies. Thank you, Cosmo. Put you down on the vegan fantastic side, COSMO. Check mark for you. I'm not sure what you're saying. Oh, give me one sec.
So I have part of their beliefs.
Can just wait one sec. I'm just gonna try to I have a super chat. One sec, okay?
Yeah.
So thank you for the $10 and donation. Person writes, "Hi, vegan teacher. I started my vegan only diet in the new year. You inspired me through your friend Isaac Butterfield." Oh yeah, he's not my friend. "I'm proud to say ever since the start of 2026, I only eat vegan food." Well, thank you, Taylor, so much for that. Putting you on the vegan fantastic list. TAYLOR. Yeah, and thanks for not listening to Isaac Butterfield. I could see you have the same sense of humor as him, though. Be kinder. Be vegan. Start now. All right, next one. $4.99. Somebody writes, "Vegan in foods and ethics. People who are vegan protest and advocate and do the hard work. So I feel saying I'm vegan is taking a title I didn't earn." Okay, thanks for sharing. Okay, I don't really know what you're trying to say. Sorry, it's just like kind of a run-on sentence or something. I don't know what you mean. I'm really sorry. Maybe you can rewrite it. Maybe the people in the chat can help you if they understand it. Okay. So yeah, we were talking about you live in Alaska, exploitation of animals, people who live there and who kill whales. You're asking me if it's okay. It's extremely sad. I don't want the whales to suffer. I don't want them to die a slow, painful death. I don't want them to be chopped to pieces. But there's not much I can do about that right now, right?
That is true. So one of the parts of Native Alaskan religions for the tribes that live all the way up there, since they don't have any access to plants, they believe that if the animals they kill, they use every single part of that animal, the animal will come back to life, their soul will be renewed into a different form, and will continue to live on.
Okay. And what about it?
What is your opinion on that?
I don't believe it's true. I'm not a religious person. But I think if that's how they get around it, if that's what the sort of lie that they have to tell themselves so they don't feel bad hurting the whales, then, you know, like I said before, I've said it now 3 times, people should do their best. And I'm not sure why we're focusing on such a tiny population on the planet when the vast majority of people are completely able to be fully vegan. They live near stores. They have access to cans or bags of lentils and oats and beans and toast and potatoes and carrots. You know, I hope I answered your question, but
Yeah, you did.
okay. Thanks.
I have to leave now. Thank you for being kind and answering my question.
Thank you for being kind too.
I hope you have a good day.
I hope
Goodbye.
you. Okay. Thanks a lot. Bye, everyone. Bye to you. I mean, to everyone, please tap on the screen. We're at 76.7 thousand likes. Keep on tapping. Thank you guys all for being here. I know it's a bit hard because I'm going between my TikTok and my YouTube over here, but I'm just gonna go back to my YouTube and read a super chat here. Let me see. I have one here. Sorry guys if I'm not getting to it as quickly as I can. I'm doing my best. All right, thank you. This one says, I'd love to hear how you became vegan. What was the turning point? Oh, well, just like you guys, I was watching different things on YouTube and different things on TikTok or Facebook, and I saw happy animals, and then somehow I ended up down the rabbit hole watching animals being saved, and then I just got myself educated, and then I became vegetarian at first, which was wrong. Shouldn't be vegetarian. And then I gradually over time realized that being vegan is the right thing to do. Yeah, that's my journey. Thanks for asking though. Okay, well guys, listen, we're doing great reading all of these cards. We're gonna read this one, number 6 now. I'm gonna go to TikTok. Thank you guys over here on YouTube for sharing. If you shared the live stream, make sure you only share it to nice people, okay? And make sure you tap on the screen so that you can help to promote the live stream and promote the helping of animals. If you're here to be cruel, you can leave. If you're here to be kind, then stay and educate. Thanks a lot, guys. All right, over here we have, let's see, who do we have here at the top of the list? I'm just sort of a bunch of people. Not sure if you guys are still here, but the next card we're going to read is this one.
Hi, I didn't know if I connected. Hi, how are you?
Hi, welcome to my live stream. I'm Miss Katie. I'm 61 years old. I've been vegan for 9.5 years. What about you?
So on and off vegan for quite some time. I actually am the one who did the run-on comment in YouTube, and I thought I would come over and try and explain because it's expensive to try and explain when you don't have very many characters to
I
explain.
know, it's terrible, right? Okay, so before you begin, please read this card to help educate people about veganism. This is a random vegan fact.
All good people are either vegan or trying as hard as possible to be, because good people don't bully animals. They save them from people who do.
What do you think about that?
I think it's true. I think people who are morally good in their compass are advocating for the animals and doing the best they can. I think in the society that we live in today, there is a very bizarre stigma that has been labeled on vegans, and it's particularly prevalent. I'm not sure if you follow the politics in America. If you have any ounce of sanity, you won't. But I think you have to, just to keep safe in the world anymore. But especially when you look at the new health guidelines that have come out and how they're funded by the meat and dairy industry.
I know, it's absolutely crazy. I've been sure I follow the thing with RFK. He is doing a few things are all right. He's advocating for whole foods, but he's also, I mean, I just don't even want to say it out loud. It's so insane, like advocating for beef tallow and unpasteurized milk. I mean, just
Yeah.
there's just no need for it. There's no necessity for it, and it's so heartbreaking. I think the world is really gotten crazy. I mean,
The misinformation is wild,
the misinformation, but what's going on in your country, in the United States, is really insane. I mean, even just what happened with ICE, with the woman who was
Oh, I know,
murdered.
it's terrible.
I mean, it's just like that they're not going to press charges is just mind-boggling.
Well,
I watched
it's
multiple
dystopia.
yeah, I watched multiple videos about that in all the different angles, and it's
Right.
I mean, it is clear that he shot her in the face like 3
Oh, I
times.
know.
Like, I know she was being a bit of a pain and whatever, but like that's not it's not.
100%.
Give me 1 sec, okay, to just read a super chat. Will you do that?
Of course.
Okay, thanks for being here and thanks for being patient. Okay, so somebody writes, so official Dylan, thanks for the $9.99 donation. And you wrote, I'd love to hear how you became vegan. Oh, I already read that one. Okay, sorry, it's the same one up. Okay. All right, thanks. So that we're all caught up. If you guys want to put a super chat and you want me to read it, you can do that, but I'm kind of over here on TikTok, mostly paying attention here. But I might see it out of the corner of my eye, especially if it's a yellow one that stays on the screen. Okay.
So if I could explain, maybe, and I'd love your take on this because it's something I wrestle with in my moral conscience, I guess. So what I was I sent in the first super chat and I said I'm plant-based, and you asked me to explain and expand a little bit on that. So my second one was a follow-up. So I eat vegan. That's how I choose to eat and live my life. It's ethically, morally, and bodily the best for me. It makes my soul good. It makes my health better. Significant changes in my health since I did that. So I know that what I'm doing is right, body and spirit. But I always have wrestled with saying, I know you're an advocate for saying, say the word vegan out loud, say it proud, do the things. But for me, I really struggle with saying that. And it's not even because of cultural backlash. It's nothing to do with that. For me, I see people like you, advocates, who go out and protest and do the hard work, things in which my daily life doesn't necessarily allow me to get involved in. I'll have conversations with people, one-on-one, and I try and do the kind things. But I almost feel like saying I'm a vegan and going around with that mantle is stealing a badge that I have not earned.
Oh, that's very interesting. If you're truly vegan, well, I think I mentioned it. I'm pretty sure I said, don't say plant-based, say plant exclusive. Did I tell you that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's a term that I like to use because, when I was in Germany doing some stuff this summer, there was a whole event for about a month. And we were looking for a vegan restaurant, and we saw on the window it said plant-based. So we're like, oh, cool, let's go in. It said
Right.
vegan, and then it said vegan plant-based. So we just said, hey, we want to get some desserts or something. What have you got? Like, you're vegan? And they're like, yeah, we're plant-based. And I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, well, we're based on plants, but we have some cheeses and we have some
Oh, I
cakes,
see. Okay.
cakes with eggs in them. I'm like, that's really deceiving because you have the word vegan written there and then plant-based, but you also have all this other stuff. Like, if I hadn't asked, I could totally imagine that I would have gone in there and had a piece of cake or something or cookie or whatever.
Right.
And no. So I say use the term plant exclusive.
Okay.
I eat a plant exclusive diet. It's exclusively plants. And but no, of course you can call yourself vegan. Of course
It
you
just
can
always, that we might have a very similar diet, but I feel like how we are advocating and doing the work is extremely different. And
so what are you mostly afraid of? Like, why are you not coming out? The first rule of Vegan Club. Once you're in Vegan Club, you have to tell everybody that you're in Vegan Club. You have to tell everyone.
I think it's just, it's just how I eat. It's a part of my everyday life, so it's normal to me. So it's not something necessarily that, unless people ask me questions, I think about talking about, because it's just like, if you wear glasses, you don't always feel the need to tell people, well, I wear glasses because I have
Okay.
it's just a matter of it not being a thought necessarily, because I'm just focused on what I'm doing and what I'm eating and packing my lunch. And honestly, if I have 2 socks on that are the same of a day, I've accomplished something magnificent. So like, it doesn't often. I mean, everyone in my working environment and my home and my family, everyone's fine. It's not a problem. I cook for myself. I'm an adult. I'm 41, so like I don't really need
So they
any
all they all know that you're vegan?
Oh yeah, and
Okay.
I don't need, I cook for my whole family, and take care of everybody, and not
You have
everybody in my
kids?
household.
You have kids?
No,
Okay.
no.
All right. So well, I'm going to encourage you to do some activism. You can easily, well, like you're doing it right now, for example, right? There's a
Right.
few hundred people here on both platforms, and yeah, you're speaking out. You're saying that you're vegan, so that's good. You're normalizing it. You sound like a
Well, there
normal,
seems to
nice
be
person.
there might be a few hundred people, but I think there's like the 30% of them are either bots or tiny children. I'm not quite sure. They just seem to be spamming asinine twaddle, but
Well, if you did like, yeah, I don't know if you've watched other people's live streams, but that happens also in live streams when people
Right.
are talking about politics. Do you watch Parker and Dean?
Dean Withers.
Yeah,
Actually, just blocked him because I find him,
annoying.
yeah, extremely. I think rage bait is something that I've decided in my life to just try and avoid where possible, unless it's fueled by education. And I just found that if it was rage bait with a purpose, then I'm all for, doing the things to engage with the people. But when it's rage bait for rage bait's sake, I haven't got the energy for it anymore. We're living surrounded by things deliberately. I mean, people go around wearing hats that have certain phrases that trigger me as it is. So, I don't engage in his content anymore. And maybe that's just me taking a coward's way out. And maybe that is the answer to my own question, that I just don't engage in spaces and places where I might have to be combative, because sometimes it's just about saving energy to continue doing what you need to do for yourself and your
Right.
and your
So, well, what you can do is you can do activism online. Like one of the things that you could do, which would be very, very helpful to me and other YouTubers who are out, is to just write some comments in the comment section, like facts that like we were just going over these vegan facts, right? You can just write these down, like just memorize a few. Like here's the one I just told you, right? You want to read that?
The first rule of Vegan Club is tell everyone you're vegan, not to show off, but because we have a duty to try and undo the harm did in the past. Miss Katie, you don't understand the rules of Vegan Club. It's like Fight Club. The first rule of Fight Club is... No, I'm just kidding.
Well, that's what I based it on, right? The first rule of Fight Club is shh, don't tell anybody, but I'm like making it the opposite, right? So for you guys over on YouTube, I'll just show you that. Let me read this super chat though. Thank you guys for being here. This is from Nehebihihi. Again, be careful of Satan, Katie. I hear it's sinfully good and might take over your pantry. Oh, Satan. Okay, give me the food. Yeah, the food. Okay. Yes, I've had it before. I've eaten it. I mean, I don't eat it on a regular basis, but yeah, it is good. I mean, lots of vegan foods are really good. So yeah, this is the card that we just read over on TikTok. Thank you, YouTube, for being here, guys. Thank you so much for writing all these wonderful guys. No rodeo hat. I'm just in the middle of saying how great it is, and you're putting a rodeo hat. Don't do that. Okay, a super chat for $2. Person writes, "Why can't you eat fish?" Well, Ruben, we can eat fish. We just choose not to hurt animals. We choose on purpose not to hurt them. Okay, it's a choice. That's it. We just don't want to. We don't want to hurt animals because we think it's, just imagine if somebody took your hair and just shoved you underwater and you died underwater. That's what happens when we take the fish out of the water. It's mean. Okay, so we just don't want to hurt them. You understand? Okay. Let me see. Person writes, this is a super chat for $4.99. Thanks for writing. Person writes, "Hey, vegan teacher, could you give Wiley East High School a shout out?" Our cafeteria just served over 10,000 delicious chicken. Why would I want to do a shout out when you're telling me something mean? Why would you come here and do that? Your school should be ashamed of your school self. All schools should be vegan. Yeah. Look at this one. And do I have a card about that? Look at this. Here's a card for you, okay? Take a screenshot and show that to your school. Look at that. Can you read it? Okay. All schools should serve vegan foods only to teach kindness and compassion instead of cruelty and greed. So, show that to your teachers. Take a screenshot right now. Write this, okay? I'll point to here and here. Got it? There you go. And for you guys on TikTok, this is what we're talking about. This is a card. All right. Guys, it is time for me to end my live stream now. I want to thank everybody for being here. Thank you so much for being kind, and thank you for helping me to save the animals. And I really appreciate you coming in today. Thank you very much. It's really interesting.
I'm going to step down, but so you can end your live. But thank you so much. Have a great day.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you. It was really cool to have you go from like here on my YouTube to jumping over to my TikTok over here. Thank you, guys. All right. TikTok, thanks so much for being here. Thank you for subscribing. Everybody who has subscribed to my live stream today. We've had 16,000 views. Really great. 16,000 people got to see this. You're not a baby or a cow. Drink soy milk now. So I'm not getting sponsored by the soy milk industry, but are we finished up over here, guys, on TikTok? You guys, are YouTube, you ready for me to go? Got our last, I think I'm all caught up. I think we're good to go, yeah? See you guys tomorrow? Okay. Stay vegan, everyone. Love you guys.